Hello, everybody. Prost, and welcome to the Carl Experience again. This is going to be a shorter episode, maybe 10, 15 minutes long. I'm not really sure. I'm going to put it through my computer and shrink it and then post it. But I wanted to talk about the current trend going on TikTok and YouTube. The fuck around and find out, or FAFO, phrase. Now, putting that into context, it's not just merely a Gen X thing now. It now refers to you voted for him, so you fucked around, and now you're fitting to find out. Trump went on how many rallies did he said he would lower the prices of groceries? Y'all voted for him. I didn't, but a lot of America did. And just this last week, he went on as saying, raising the price when it already is high is very hard to do. You said you were going to do it? Do it. Or shut the fuck up. I know Trump doesn't understand how the economy and the price of goods and commodities works. If he did, he wouldn't have claimed he could do it. But this is also the dumbass who decides to put a tariff on all incoming goods that the countries they're from don't pay for the tariffs. Now, in case you're saying, yes, they do, you're misinformed and you can go back to licking the window or eating the crowns. Okay, we know you're special. Now, to point out something I also thought was rather funny to somebody else, he was pointing out to me that Trump had, 73 million voters this last election cycle? And I pointed out to him that he had almost the exact same number vote for him last election cycle where he lost. So, why did he win? Well, when Joe Biden made it into the office, he had 81 million votes. Kamala, during this election cycle, only got about 67, 68 million votes. So, around 13 million people didn't bother voting. So anybody who's like, well, this is all about this, and less people voted, period. And, well, I don't like either one of the candidates. Just because you're an indecisive asshat doesn't mean you shouldn't be voting. I mean, if given a choice between Biden and Trump, I wouldn't want to vote myself, but that's because literally you're just voting for one old codger versus another who's 5 minutes younger than his predecessor. Now, for those of you who say, well, we need to find out what his president's going to be like, there's already a track record of that in the past. Okay? You may not like the fact that people are right about this stuff, or you're listening to Breitbart or God knows what other podcasts from QAnon or whatever. You buying into misinformation doesn't make it real information. It doesn't make it true information. And when I get it when people are like, well, you're listening to fake news. You're listening to mainstream media. I don't buy. They do a whole 2-minute bit about the economy. There are like 2 or 3 sentences that I can say that would sum up the entire thing and explain what that whole story was about and explain why that was in the news. Taking 3.5 minutes to tell us why a price of eggs have gone up, making it elaborate and throwing several interviews and all this stuff. Well, right now, the reason the price of eggs is starting to go up, and it will continue going up, is because there's this little thing called avian flu. It's spreading like wildfire in Arizona. and it's spreading like wildfire in plenty of other places. This makes the cost of eggs go up because they're going to charge more for the eggs because there ain't enough chickens to produce them. That's simple supply and demand. For those of you, for all these people who are complaining, who are celebrating, because they'll go to a store and say, look, Trump brought the price of food down. Who's in the White House? Who's in the White House? That's why the price of soup went down during Thanksgiving, because the price of shit dropped a little bit right before Thanksgiving. It has since gone up. If you think I'm lying, prove it. Post some videos. Post some pictures of prices before and after. I guarantee you can't do it. And Trump is already starting to renege on like a third of the things he promised when he was running for office this time. You know, he doesn't have plans. He wants to just appease his voting base. And what's even better than all that is they showed a clip of him real as shit, I'm not kidding. They showed a clip of him saying, I need you all. I just need your vote. After that, I don't care. And you still voted for him. He does not give a shit about you. He just wants to be in a position where nobody can dick with him. And the only way to get him unseated now is to indict him. On a similar note, the CEO healthcare murderer is going to be indicted. How can we indict that guy? We can't indict Trump? How the fuck? There's no... like his lawyer pointed out, there's not a lot of evidence pointing to him being the shooter. Am I siding with the shooter? Hell no. But he had the shooter had a mask on and all this other crap, and we don't know if the gun used was a ghost gun or not. But anyway, I digress. This fuck around and find out stuff isn't just for Gen X anymore. It's what the rest of us are hailing MAGA Republican voters with. It's like, you voted for him, you can't bitch at all. Well, the price of the... Shut up. We're going to thump you. You fucked around and voted for him. Now you're going to find out and pay the price for having voted for him. That's how that works. Is it going to hurt me? Probably. Is it going to hurt us as a whole in this country? Probably, quite a bit. Now here's the next question. With all these charities and everything asking us to give our money, and then you've got all these rich entertainers who make millions of dollars a year. Well, I put $50,000 down for this charity. You live in a 24-bedroom house. You live in a fucking mansion. 50 grand? You spend more than that on Super Bowl tickets. You spend that on a fucking Super Bowl suite at the Super Bowl. You want to tell me why you need to why you only need to give $50,000 away to a charity that you're supposed to be standing behind? Your worth is if your worth is anywhere over $50 million, give $1 million, you dumb shits. Rock at least, Dwayne Johnson and Rock actually had it figured out when they were doing the Lahaina fundraiser. You don't get to be a billionaire and then ask people to fucking give you money for a cause you haven't contributed to yourself. He got it, abandoned it, let Oprah hang there by herself. Oprah, who's also a billionaire. Well, she's also doing it. No. Put several million towards this relief fund you want me to donate to. Put your money where your mouth is. Don't talk to us about, well, donate just $5, please. Donate $100 million to this charity yourself. For all these celebrities asking us to donate, it's the same shit Trump does. He's selling shoes, Bibles, you name it. He's trying to sell it. And people are giving him the money. I didn't think we were this dumb. As a country, apparently, yes, we are. And the Republicans especially so. Like, I've been on Truth Social lately where they had shot glasses and drinking glasses with bullets embedded in them because of the failed assassination attempt. He's been delivered by God for a guy who doesn't go to church or worship or can quote any Bible verse. Yeah, you heard me. He could guess at what a Bible verse might sound like. Does he know them? Hell no, he doesn't. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short because I got a computer to restart, a game to go watch. Go, Pack, go! And think on your damn feet, people. Let's do better this time, please. All right, peace out. This has been the Carl Experience. Have fun!